intensity, of aggressiveness that Sky was putting on them defensively. They settled in. They've got 11 assists on 13 baskets, and then now the 3 balls flying. They're 5 of 10 right now from behind the arc.
Speaking of a long shot, that's a long two, though. Kelsey Mitchell just inside the 3-point line. Boy, she's been great.
What we need today.
4 threes made since the Olympic break. I mentioned that she's averaging almost about 26 points per game since the WNBA resumed.
She's second in the league right now.
I need Reese to start making it happen. Like, for real. Drop.
Lindsay Allen, hesitation. Dana Evans waiting. The shot clock again winding down. Nearly a shot clock violation for the Sky. Caitlin Clark leaks out. Can't get to it. A turnover for the Fever. 5 turnovers here in the game for Indiana.
What do we need?
If you're wearing a black jersey right now, you are not going to be able to take a breath when you're on this court. You can breathe when you're sitting on the bench, but you have got to get back in transition.
Both of these coaches talking about trying to control tempo here today. It's a strength when they can get up and down. It's a strength when they can score quickly. And even in these half-court possessions, Dana Evans off the mark on the 3-point attempt.
We got tickets in right now. We need Caitlin Clark. I know we need it for 2 threes or 1 ticket. Let's go to FanDuel. Okay, we need these tickets. We need. Virginia gave me a hit. Solid.
Kelsey Mitchell whips it to Smith, who whips it into the corner. Wheeler not there, but chases her own miss. Beats everyone to it. Kelsey Mitchell pays it off. Forces the hand of Teresa Weatherspoon to call the timeout.
Ungifted offensive female in like rookie.
For the Fever.
Like she
40 to 33.
She has no touch. With the edge. Like Fever's balling right now too. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping they don't. Man, look. Listen. Caitlin Clark gave us our 2 threes. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey Mitchell gave us our 15. Aaliyah Boston is on some deep S right now. She about to get us our 4 assists though. I need her for 10 points. Coach Boone's
coaching style is very intense, but it's also very nurturing.
Angel Reese
she has a really good balance of toughness and compassion. And it's very authentic. I think that's a credit to who she is as a person and the way that she's built herself up throughout her life to prepare for this moment.
She just allows you to be who you are. She doesn't try to fix you. She doesn't try to change you.
I don't know how many
rebounds
she'll
give you a little bit of critiques here and there, but she lets you play free.
She only got 1 rebound.
Coach Boone is just a loving coach. I love her on and off the court, being able to have a coach that really relates to me and can really understand me.
Angel,
I really put Angel Reese down for 15 points. I really believe that she
rip go.
I'll say Coach Boone have a championship mentality and she has a
Cardoso
lot of
only got 2 points.
She's a really good coach because she's really good at explaining drill.
I'm communicating with them how important communication is between each other. We play with each other, so communication is key.
To have a head coach like that is so refreshing. I just feel so much confidence and belief whenever I'm playing for her.
Kelsey Mitchell will get the 15, Clayton Carter will get the 15, 2 threes, the 8 assists. The only people that's not gonna come through is Angel Reese and Camilla. I need Angel Reese with 15. She needs 13 points by the end of this game. 13 more points. Like by halftime. By halftime, I'm gonna need her to. Yeah, by halftime, I'm gonna need Angel Reese with at least. I need her to get like 3 more buckets. By halftime, I need her halfway there. I can't bank on her to give me 13 points in 2 quarters. She barely. I know I shouldn't have. Damn. And Camilla Cardoso, I don't know why she's not getting no points. She's big as shit.
The WNBA Friday Night Spotlight on Ion is presented by State Farm. Shimmy Miller, Lisa Bynes, and Marky Freeman on the sideline for us. Let's take a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule, the upcoming games. Up next, the Liberty against Seattle on Ion. And then September 5th, a doubleheader on Prime.
Talk to me.
August marks WNBA Breast Health Awareness. Join the WNBA in supporting the American Cancer Society's Voices of Black Women movement to end cancer. Use your voice to help improve the health of Black women for generations to come. Join at voices.cancer.org.
Caitlin Clark about to get the 8 assists.
4 minutes left to play here in the half. Rachel Banham got a really good look on that possession coming out of timeout. Lindsay Allen rips it away. Can't get the finish.
And this Lindsay Allen girl got 12
points. Put it away.
Who the hell is Lindsay Allen? Where she come from? Come on, y'all. Caitlin not in the game right now. Cool. Maybe Kelsey
Mitchell, that's a three-pointer. Makes good on it, and she is 3 of 4 from distance.
Kelsey
and
is
Michaela Nwede had a look on her face like, what am I supposed to do?
I was going to put her down for 3 threes, too.
I don't know what to tell you, because that was actually pretty good defense.
Well, she's got 10 of her 18 points in this quarter. She leads the way, leads all scorers with those 18 first half points.
Indiana is so good at running Kelsey Mitchell off screens. You'll see her run off a lot of pin downs or Iverson cut like what we just saw right there. And she's unconscious when she gets in that mode. If you're a Big Ten fan, you've seen that look before.
Yeah. I've called plenty of Ohio State games and have seen that look, seen that stroke, seen that production before. Angel Reese short. Now Reese just with 2 points, 1 of 4 shooting from the field with her 4 rebounds.
Watch Indiana go right back to Kelsey Mitchell.
There she is, coming off that screen, takes the pass, whips it back to Dantas. 3 and some change left to play here in the first half. Damiris Dantas for 3. And Melissa Smith trying to battle for it, but a loose ball foul against Smith. That'll actually be her 3rd personal. We showed Shaq in the house. Sue Bird, Megan Rapinoe also in the house. Sue Bird has her own Barbie, so fitting that she's here at Wintrust Arena on Barbie night.
Only makes sense. And
Bird.
Megan Rapinoe has a Lego, her own Lego.
All right, let's get the ball to Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese, I need you with like 3 putbacks by the end of this game.
Paper airplane, probably for me, not even a doll. Smith trying to tip that pass away as Reese chases it down. Onyenwere, shot clock at 7 seconds. Onyenwere getting wrapped up and stays with it. That's that strength that you admire so much. Banham rings it up from distance.
She shot that.
Well,
I need them to keep it close at least.
Trying to find a way to get Rachel Banham going. That's one way.
And one.
The packets. Caitlin Clark has an and one.
What did I tell you earlier?
Oh my gosh, man! I'm so mad I put Reese and Camila Cardoso down 15 points and 10 points.
The Chicago Sky playing defense, because you score and you think that's your time to take a breather, but Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are going to run it right back down your throat on the other end.
I love Caitlin playing with the fans. Did that go in? Did that go in?
She knew it
went in. 10 points, 15 points.
Absolutely knew it went in. A rare free throw miss for Clark, who shoots 90% from the free throw line here this year. 9-point advantage. Largest lead has been 10 here for the Fever. Largest lead for the Sky has been 13. Allen once again, her first point.
Who is this Allen girl? Why was she not on the ticket?
Clark to Hull.
Okay, Reese, it's another board.
Loss there for the Fever.
Look at Reese trailing. Look at Reese trailing.
Banham pulls up, dribbles right into that shot.
All right. Come on, Caitlin Clark, one more assist.
Clark tried that difficult pass, turns it over that time. Onyenwere spinning into a double team.
Give it to Angel, give it to her.
Banham to Cardoso. It'll stay here. Sky basketball with 9 seconds on the shot.
Come on, Angel, I need you to get the ball, be aggressive offensively.
In the paint for Chicago.
Dang. Oh my gosh. How do I keep thinking she's going to give me 10 points?
Allen from the baseline. Looking for Banham.
And she just jacking.
She's looking for her shot a little bit more here in the first half. 2 of 6 from the field. Clark penetrating, will decide to pull it back out. Cardoso got a piece of that pass. Gets another piece of the pass. Clark, though, chases it down. Wheeler fakes the pass, takes it from up top, squeezes out.
All right. Cardoso gonna give me my rebound. I need them to get points. God dang.
Reese along 2.
There you go, Reese. Come on, Reese, baby. There you go, Reese, baby. Ball up. I like you want it. We out. We out. Reese is running. Reese is running. Give her the ball.
Shuffle pass to Allen, who looks for Reese again, but Wheeler's in the way.
Come on, that's a foul, ref.
Leak out. Caitlin Clark. A layup drill for her. And Clark now with 15 points in the half.
That was a foul, ref.
Chicago almost needs a designated get-back person where you're not focused on offensive rebounding. Your sole purpose in life is just to get back in transition D.
Your sole purpose in life is to get back is crazy.
I knew that's where your head was going.
Everyone's got to have a role, right?
Caitlin Clark with the foul.
Just picked up her
I'm
second
fine with
personal on that defensive possession.
I'm fine with that.
But, you know, there was no get back here for the Sky, and so Caitlin Clark had one of the easiest buckets she's going to get.
And technically, that is not cherry picking because I just saw it with my own eyes. Her feet did cross half court, so she is allowed to do that.
She is allowed to do it.
47-40, Clark with the 15 points, 10 in the second quarter. So a big second quarter scoring-wise for both Clark and Mitchell for the Fever.
Both balling today, so.
And I just want to point out that Indiana, they're running off of Chicago makes. So it's not just turnovers and defensive rebounds. Indiana's getting the ball out of the net and advancing it so quickly after a make before Chicago can get set in transition.
Part of that pace. Now they talk about that. We're playing at our best with pace, but that is impressive to be able to do that after a made bucket. Shot clock barely in play.
I need to leave Boston.
Clark with seconds left, finding Boston on the baseline. Boston up against Cardoso. Here's Reese. Here's Allen. Can't get it off in time. Reese with 6 rebounds in the first half. One of your biggest takeaways is what?
Come on.
The good news for Chicago is that you're only down 5 points, even though you've given up 9 points off your turnovers to Indiana. So you're still right in this game. You just need to tighten up a few things transition defense-wise, and we've got ourselves a ball game in the second half.
And I believe Aaliyah Boston got hit with a technical foul just in the final few seconds. Now remember, she, I'm guessing, was arguing the no call on the last possession here for the Fever.
That's crazy.
Well, that's something they'll have to sort out if there is a technical foul. It looks like they'll shoot the free throw when both teams return to start the second half. We'll sort it out, though, in just a bit. Marky Freeman, though, is standing by with head coach Christy Sides.
Coach Sides, tough call in that last play. What did you see?
You know, I didn't like our start to begin with. You know, they just got out. They were 3 for 3 from the 3, but we really wasn't putting the pressure on them to make those shots hard. But then, you know, we showed that resiliency, got back into it, went on a 14-5 run, and put ourselves in a good position now compared to what it looked like at the first.
Kelsey Plum with 18 points in that first half. Everyone who has clocked a minute has scored. How do you maintain that offensive production?
Yeah, you know, when...
Shut up. Collier, we got her for 20. And Mbwale, we need her for 15. All right, so they going to get that. They going to get their 15. She going to get the 15, and she going to get the 20. We need Clark to get 12 rebounds. So that way we in good shape on this ticket. And then we just need Aja Wilson with 12 rebounds, Kelsey Plum with 2 threes, Sabrina Ionescu with 15 points, and Skylar Diggins with 6 assists. So we're waiting for on that ticket. We need Angel Reese with 15 and Camila Cardoso with 10 points. And I need Aaliyah Boston with 8 rebounds and Alyssa Smith with 10 points. Doesn't look like that's going to happen for based off of what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Let's go back to the box score real quick. Aaliyah Boston, how many rebounds she got? She got 2 rebounds. She got the 4 assists. Alyssa Smith We need her for 10 points. She got 3 points. We'll see. It's possible. It could happen. It could happen. But we need Aaliyah Boston. How many fouls she got? She got 1. So she should be all right. Let's check the baseball tickets. What's the baseball tickets looking like? Trey Turner look like he about to sell. Yankees is winning. Trey Turner, we just needed it from Trey Turner. Just need Trey Turner. Need Trey Turner. Trey Turner on all bullshit right now. What's just playing right now? It's halftime. Let's look at some Indiana Fever highlights then while we at halftime. Angel Reese really cannot get no buckets. Like, she really does not get no buckets, and I do not like that for us and our tickets. And I really, really thought she was going to have a game today. I really thought she was going to have a game today. I really thought Angel Reese was going to have a game today. Let's see. Let's look at this joint.
Dave McCormick said he's pro-life, like that's a good thing.
Come on. That's ridiculous.
Dave McCormick is anti-abortion, said he'd oppose it even in cases.
From Indianapolis, WNBA basketball is back after the Olympic break, where tonight Caitlin Clark and the young upstart Indiana Fever take on Kalia Copper and a trio of gold medalists and the Phoenix Mercury. Here's Clark back to Boston. Back inside. Oh, good ball movement. And it's Boston to finish. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple. But these Mercury gold medalists now on a back-to-back here tonight. This is really physically demanding.
No, it is extremely difficult. Just one, not only physically, but also mentally staying in it as Clark gets that big and one coming off that huge three a few moments ago.
Kalia Copper was so pivotal down the stretch for Team USA. Earning her first, you can imagine she'll likely be part of future teams, probably with the player she's guarding right now, Caitlin Clark, who finds Nalissa Smith. Taurasi, what a spin. Taurasi a finish.
Man.
A 20-year veteran, Diana Taurasi, dialing back. And it's Clark on the other end at 22 with a spin and a lay-in. Indiana with the fourth fastest pace of play, and that suits Caitlin Clark.
Really get out in transition, see if you can get some early quick buckets.
Oh, Clark hits her third three. Caitlin Clark is red hot here coming out of the Olympic break. Indiana comes up with a turnover. Here is Clark. This time it's Smith with a foul and an and one. Cunningham from downtown. Here's Mitchell. Oh, behind the defense. And Caitlin Clark can do no wrong. 16 points and 4 assists. Clark attacking, gets inside, working over Cloud, draws the foul. Caitlin Clark will head to the free throw line. Cloud is asking for a review. Fever, by the way, had just 2 first-half turnovers. They've had 7 here in the third quarter. Clark step back on a deep 2. Oh, gets the shooter's touch. Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Who buries a 3? Samuelson beats the buzzer. Clark off the screen, finds some space, and delivers. It's a triple for Caitlin Clark. Clark seeing 2, bounces. Oh, beautiful. It's Boston with the finish and the vision from Clark. Mitchell, corner 3, connects. Clark sizing up Cunningham. Here is Mitchell. Another 3. Mitchell is locked in. Caitlin Clark just wants to settle things down here for the moment. She gets the step on Cunningham. Clark gets to the rim.
And that might have been her easiest bucket in her young career.
Clark cutting. It's Mitchell with the finish.
And I knew why Kelsey Mitchell took that first shot. She wanted to give Clark that assist, and here she goes, dashing to the lane for that easy assist.
And for the first time in franchise history, Fever have beaten the Mercury for 3 times in the regular season. Indiana sweeps the season series, and the Fever are with.
Twisted Tea is a refreshing, hard iced tea made with real brewed tea. Keep it twisted.
It's the conclusion of Predictions Week. Today, we're tackling conference champions, the Super Bowl, the MVP, and we unveil my picks, these guys' picks, Greg's picks.
Those are the 7 playoff teams. So what will the conference championship weekend look like? Well, as you can see in the AFC, I'm going with the 7 best quarterbacks in the conference. So for the conference championship weekend, I'm going with the 2 best quarterbacks in each conference. The 2 best quarterbacks in the AFC are Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow, and the 2 best quarterbacks in the NFC are Matt Stafford and Caleb Williams. Now, this is a little anticlimactic to a degree because everyone knows I'm picking the Bears. Don't reveal it yet, though. But people don't know who I'm picking in the AFC. They're assuming I'm going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs.
I mean, this is...
But if you don't, I'm changing my pick.
People will change the
Can I?
There's no.
May I have a moment?
Sure.
Nick Wright is stupid.
I'm a student of history.
You about to get back to the game in a minute.
The league's been playing for almost 80 years.
Sitting around
we
doing
don't have
nothing.
3-time Super Bowl champions.
We have some NFL shit. NFL right around the corner. It's a week away.
Yeah, we have some 3 NFL champions.
6 days, actually.
Have you guys heard me say this is the year for the Bengals multiple times? Sure. Have you guys heard me say that I'm worried about Mike Browning it after this year? Have you guys, heard me moderately concerned, I suppose, about Hollywood Brown's injury? About maybe a little,
Who y'all got winning the NFC and the AFC this year?
Focused.
Are they? You're really
Laser
right.
focused.
Didn't we do that yesterday? They're not.
My playoff predictions in the AFC at Arrowhead Stadium. Some people call it Burrowhead Stadium. Chiefs kicked their ass in that whole thing. The Chiefs and Bears, we already know I picked the Bears. And then in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, it's the Spider-Man meme, Patrick Mahomes against Patrick Mahomes 2.0, the original wins. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are, of course, champions. So here are, and as an added bonus, because he's due to win it. It's been a full year since he won it. Patrick Mahomes also going to be league MVP. Ooh. So there it is. My playoff teams, Super Bowl, MVP, write it in stone. America's most accurate sports prognosticator of 2022 will regain the crown for 2024.
Just say 2023. No one's...
I wasn't, though.
You gave it a
stolen valor. I'm not going to do that.
You ate for effort.
I'm not going to do that.
All right.
We knew.
Greg, do you have a quick response? Or you just want Brew to go because you've got your whole...
Oh, you want me to go?
Nick act like he
give me the mic. Yeah, you try. You try.
We have
you
to.
try.
The mics are actually in our top.
I'm an independent thinker.
Okay.
A nonconformist. A rebel, if you will. All right?
Okay, because Nick yesterday said you had all the same.
No.
As Vegas,
Nick is going with his rules. You gotta have a last to first. You gotta do the. I'm a rebel. I'm going with who I think is going to forget the rules.
So
all right?
The same
rules are made to be broken. No, it's not the same. The Bengals weren't in the playoffs last year. The Falcons weren't in the playoffs last year. I got some different teams, so those are my. Those are my playoff. The Jets. I mean, yeah, my goodness, and I got them winning the division. So those are my playoff picks.
Wow.
But let's get to the real meat of this.
Okay.
The championship round.
I don't know what you're.
Call it in the AFC. The Ravens' revenge. Ooh. All right? I have my purple Jordans. I have my Versace robe. I have my sunglasses, my sandwich, and my soda pop upstairs in my office waiting. I know it's, 5 months from now?
The old sandwich.
But they are waiting for that Monday
talk your shit, bro.
after the AFC Championship.
I like the Ravens.
When I can come in here, kick my feet up, because Lamar and the Ravens have gone into Arrowhead. It's going to have to be an Arrowhead.
Oh.
They have
He
gone
disrespecting
into
my Niners, man.
and gotten their
What about on
revenge.
the other
So
side?
the Ravens will beat the Chiefs to get to the Super Bowl. Now, I know I think Nick thought I was going to go with the Niners. Right. Look, the Niners, they're a good team. I'm a Brock Purdy guy, but I pick with my head, not my heart. I'm a Mahomes guy. I'm the first to ever say it was Jordan Ness to predict this greatness that came to us. Absolutely. Was Greg Cohn write that story?
What?
He might have wrote that.
I'm talking.
So in the NFC, you see I got the Packers and the Lions. One of them is going to take out the Niners before this game. And this is a tough one because I had the Lions winning the division.
She's back, y'all. Am I allowed to show the game like that? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm allowed to show the game like that.
The WNBA Friday Night Spotlight on Ion is presented by State Farm. Marky Freeman is standing by with Teresa Weatherspoon.
Now, Coach, we spoke earlier, and you said it would come down to defensive discipline, effort, and energy. How do you assess your team's performance in that first half?
7
we
assists.
can do much better. Okay, we can't be beat back door. We got to be aware of their movements,
Boston,
and then we got to be there to help if we get beat.
I need her to have a great
16 points in the paint,
rebounding
but you gave up
half.
18. How do you stop them in the paint?
It's plain and simple. We got to be better. Got to be better.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
I just need them to ball.
All right, Marquis, thank you very much. Coach Weatherspoon, thank you very much. Jimmy Miller,
Andrew
Lisa
Reese
Byington with
10,
you.
11
Let's start
points
there. They're
this
talking
half.
about the points in the paint. Usually,
I need her with
she
11
talked about
points. I need
Marquis' question
Cardoso
was,
with
how do you stop Indiana?
four rebounds.
You had noticed that Indiana is
6 more
stopping
points.
Chicago in the first half
8
of
more
the points in
points.
the paint.
For as great as Indiana is offensively, it's their defense that's getting it done for me. They're holding Chicago to 16 points in the paint in the first half. This is the team that is first in the WNBA with 42 points in the paint per game.
All right, we mentioned Aaliyah Boston was given the technical foul just as we were headed into the locker room, frustrated with a no call. So we begin the third quarter with the technical free throw by Angel Reese before we begin the third quarter. And she makes good on it. Aaliyah Boston, a uncharacteristic sort of first half for her. Just the 1 point, doesn't have a field goal. 0 for 3 from the field.
I'm saying, uncharacteristic like a mug, bro. Like
no call in the final possession.
Yeah, you have to wonder how
I need
much
rebounds.
of that
I don't even need her
frustration
to score.
stems from that particular play or just overall
all right,
lack of
switching
productivity
course, down 4.
in the first half.
Allen in trouble. And Smith knocks it away. Reese trying to tap it to her teammates. She'll pick it up.
Come on, Reese.
Scoop it up. 2 seconds on the shot clock. The shot clock didn't reset. Onyenwere nearly got a three-pointer to beat the shot clock. Kelsey Mitchell. And just picking up where she left off in the second quarter.
Kelsey Mitchell is a lefty. That's what she wants to do in transition, is run on the left wing and take those open catch-and-shoot jumpers. Got to pick her up.
And 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for the Sky. Caitlin Clark running things. 8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add to her total. Look out. Caitlin has a reaction like that. There could be some more coming. Caitlin flurry.
Caitlin.
When Caitlin Clark is able to play in space in transition, then she is deadly. And when she has fun, the way that she has fun celebrating
that's how you know that shit went.
Watch out, Wintrust. It's about to go down.
That shit said, akadoom. Alrighty now. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Okay.
How would you describe Coach Sandy's style? Like coaching style?
Yeah. I mean, she looks pretty cute now.
I am a former player, so I've been through every situation that those players have been through. So I try and, understand it for them.
This is what we're built for, but you got to believe in it. You got to believe in yourself and each other. We can get it done.
Sandy's super positive. She allows you to make mistakes, and she really coaches you through them. She understands what we all need, and she also just understands that we're humans.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me something. Give me something, y'all.
I would describe Sandy's coaching style as laid back.
I don't give a fuck about her coaching style. I need points, Angel
us
Reese.
Freedom to kind of figure things out.
Angel Reese, I need
She's
buckets.
someone that can manage a lot of great players, but also putting people in their right spots and letting us know, we're best when we rebound every.
And I think Trey Turner sold this in the MLB shot. I think he sold this. He didn't get a hit today, I don't think. I don't think he got a hit for us today.
Bring the ball and making sure that everybody's involved, because the way to have success is when everyone is a part of the puzzle.
Good job, baby. That's just effort. That's just effort. Good shooting. Keep shooting it.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Niggas be wild in the Instagram shit. Hey, look at me on YouTube, y'all. That's lit.
Sue Bird in the house recently addressing the Wintrust crowd here on Barbie night and talking about limitless possibilities.
Come on, girl. Double at least.
Drive to the basket. Caitlin Clark not just hitting threes here tonight.
Earlier today, you asked me how I thought Caitlin Clark had improved the most over her rookie season. Well, this is exactly how. She's so good at getting to the rim now. Before, she was wide open threes or wide open layups, but now she feels the defender on her hip and she's able to turn the corner and get to the rim through physicality.
Some of her numbers, 18 points, 8 assists here so far to go with her 4 rebounds. And a whistle and a foul to stop the clock. Aaliyah Boston's second personal.
Come on, Aaliyah.
Onyenwere, Chicago will take it out. 16 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. 9-point Fever advantage. Largest lead for the Fever has been 10. Rachel Banham, 3-point look on the way, and she hits it.
Great job for the sharpshooter from Minnesota to use that ball screen to create a shot for herself.
Clark with the step back and gets fouled. 3 free throws coming as Onyenwere drilled her to the court.
That's what's so hard about defending Caitlin Clark with her 3, because you want to crowd her, you want to take up her space, but you're doing so at the risk of fouling her on those shots.
Caitlin Clark will have 3 free throws coming. They're asking the officials to go to the monitor to ask for a possible upgrade on that personal foul on Onyenwere.
You've got to give her space to land. You have to, as a defender, you have to give the shooter space to land.
And if these
goddamn
officials
these girls, man, I tell you,
see it that way. I mean, that was one of the emphasis a few years ago.
I'm gonna call them so many
Angelica
bad names, like
Tierra Cruz,
God.
Agana Bazzi.
Are you serious? Like
your officials here tonight. Friday night in Chicago from Wintrust. We'll take a look here. Does she give her landing space?
It doesn't look like she does to me, and the actual call of that is a reckless closeout. You know, and it's not that Michaela Onyenwere was trying to be reckless. It's not that she was trying to intentionally hurt the shooter, but this rule was put in to protect the shooters. You have got to give her an opportunity to land safely.
It was Caitlin Clark looking at the officials and really the Indiana bench too, asking for this review. I'd be surprised if they don't upgrade it.
And maybe this isn't a reckless closeout. Maybe this is more of a landing space foul. It depends on how far away she took off to contest that shot. That's the difference in the criteria, Lisa. But regardless,
if you're gonna give me the 12 boards, Reese, and I'll take it. But like, god damn.
Angelica Suffren now puts down the headset and the final discussion with her officials.
I'll tell you this much. Oh my gosh.
And a decision has been made. Tierra Cruz.
And they upgraded it to the flagrant. Wow. Yo, I need Angel Reese and Cardoso to get some damn buckets, man.
So what the officials are looking at is that on that closeout, did Michaela Onyenwere give the shooter, give Caitlin Clark an opportunity to land safely? And she did not.
Oh. That shit's
and so Clark has 3 free throws.
That's how you know that shit went.
Indiana will also get possession from the sideline. Remember, Caitlin Clark, her first free throw, she missed tonight. I'm going to talk about a 90% free throw.
All right, Angel Reese, I need you to turn up.
Before tonight.
Cardoso, I need you to turn up.
Against Phoenix, doesn't miss a ton of them. So the Fever now will take it out from the sideline. And Clark, another 20-point game after these 3 free throws. 21 points right now to lead all scorers to match Kelsey Mitchell's 20 points. 41 of the 55 between those 2 players for the Fever tonight. Boston looking for her first field goal. Cardoso packs her. Her second.
I'll take that. Get to the line, Boston.
Wintrust getting a little antsy.
Well, there was no question what Aaliyah Boston was going to do.
Boston is killing me with these. Is killing me with.
She's taking out some absolute aggression, maybe from that tee that she got, but she was going right at her Gamecock sister.
Everywhere you look, you seem to see a South Carolina product, it feels like, in these WNBA games. Boston still, though, looking for her first field goal of the night.
And I need Angel Reese with at least 12 boards.
Now all 3 of them have come from the free throw line. It's the largest Indiana lead right now, plus 11. Rachel Banham feeding Cardoso, ribs out. And those are the looks that Chicago just hasn't been able to hit. Clark to Smith. Smith high off the glass. Cardoso with another rebound. Again, Chicago playing without Kennedy Carter and health and safety protocols for the 2nd straight game here tonight. She missed Wednesday against Washington. Again, missing tonight against the Indiana Fever. Clark, it's a long 2.
There you go, Reese. Support. You aggressive, Angel. I need you aggressive. Set a pick. Now roll.
Onyenwere drills a 3-pointer. The 7th 3-point make for the Sky tonight.
Camila Cardoso loves to pass opposite. She likes to skip out opposite, so it's a great job of putting a shooter in that slot position.
Clark coming over, taking the pass, kick out to Hall. Lexi Hall too strong, rebound to Banham. Angel Reese, 5 points here tonight. 5 points to go with her 7 rebounds. She's got 22 double-doubles, tied for the most by a rookie in a single season. Backdoor cut, Boston looking for Hall. Here's Smith going up against Reese.
And one!
Attack hits an and one.
I need her to have 10.
The advantage goes to the aggressor in situations like this. In the first half of the first quarter, it was Chicago, but since then, it has been Indiana who's been just much more aggressive at turning the corner and then attacking the paint.
And Boston's going to get the over-the-back call. That's her third personal.
In this possession right here for Chicago, I would like to see more ball movement. The last couple of possessions, it's been one pass and a shot. Would like to get Indiana in some rotation to get an easier, more open look.
15 assists with their 18 baskets when they have found some offensive success. Allen to Banham. Looking inside, Cardoso, but gets all kinds of red jerseys surrounding her. Allen's got to pull it, fires and hits from deep.
All right, keep it close.
I mean, it wasn't exactly the way Teresa Weatherspoon drew it up, but we did see more movement.
We absolutely saw more movement.
And it resulted in a basket.
Clark off the bounce against Onyenwere, drops the pass to Smith. Boy, Clark could have had a couple more assists here tonight.
Thanks. I need one more assist.
And a bump foul. Against Boston, her fourth.
Yeah, she can't believe it.
So 4 personals against Boston. More personal fouls for Boston tonight than points. Really uncharacteristic. Averages about 14 and 9 rebounds this season. We played 4 minutes here in the third. Angel Reese lowers her head. Gets her, that's a loose ball foul. And we'll head back the other way. A foul against Reese, that'll be her third. So fouls kind of tallying up here for a couple players. Reese with 3, Boston with 4.
And I know that Aaliyah Boston has to come out right now. It's a great take, physical take by Angel Reese, and the next step in her development is going to be a 2-foot jump stop, and then from there she can play off 2 feet. She can make a step through move or just go up and use the glass.
Kickball, it will stay here.
But what I was saying, Lisa, is I know Aaliyah Boston has to come out right now, but if you're Christy Size, you're okay with that because you're getting some good defensive production from Dantas.
Dantas setting the screen for Clark. Feeds the post here to Smith, and another and one, and another foul against Angel Reese, and now Reese has 4 personals.
And I like what Caitlin Clark is doing right now. I like what the point guard is doing. She's like telling Alyssa Smith, hey, you just worked really hard. You got deep inside position. That's a great and one. But be careful. You see Caitlin, we cut it off right there, but Caitlin runs up to her after and Alyssa flexed a little bit. She's like, hey, we can't afford any more technical fouls. I like that by the rookie point guard.
Leadership being felt and the voice being heard here from Caitlin Clark. 22 points in the paint for the Fever. And the Sky had 16 points in the paint, still sitting on that number in the first half. An offensive foul call as Kelsey Mitchell got drilled and grasping that left leg. Onyenwere, her 4th.
Yeah, again, nothing intentional or malicious. She just stuck that left leg out a little bit. We said earlier, Michaela's strength is her strength, and she's a very strong physical player. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yep, Onyenwere's got to sit out with the 4 personals. So a couple of starters now for the Sky with 4. Reese is out of the game with 4. Onyenwere now out of the game with 4 personals. Diamond DeShields has checked in, trying to defend Caitlin Clark. Smith, 1-foot runner. Where'd that come from?
She might need to trademark that because I've never seen that 1-foot runner from the free throw line before.
I wasn't sure what to call it.
We're going to call it the Nalissa.
Nalissa, I like it. midway point here in the third quarter. Rachel Banham, short. Allen chases it down. Sky have numbers. Banham lost the handling. DeShields to Cardoso, in and out. Nothing falling here for the Sky. The foul to Clark, her third.
I am fucking hot.
This is the Nalissa.
Oh yes, the Nalissa. One dribble from the free throw line, 1 foot runner. Trademark it.
First free throws for Cardoso. It's kind of like gymnastics, you know, like Simone Biles.
The Simone 1, the Simone 2.
Yeah, if you do something unique.
If Nalissa ever gets a shoe deal, then that would be the logo, the most logical logo.
Cardoso makes good at her trip to the free throw line. Her first free throws. The Sky 8 of 9 as a team from the free throw line. Cardoso with 4 points. Kickball by Harrison. You know, I mentioned Simone Biles a couple days ago in the last game. Simone Biles, as well as Gabby Thomas visiting the Indiana Fever in their home game. And if you checked out the Indiana Fever social media, it is worthwhile to see the reactions of these Fever players getting to meet those 2-star athletes. Diamond DeShields taking it all the way and goes off the glass. Her first 2 off the bench.
But again, look how quickly after that make Indiana transitions.
Yep. Beating almost the entire Chicago Sky defense down. Going back to this diamond basket.
Well, she's coming off what I like to call a confidence game. She had her best scoring game since the second game of the season against Washington the other night. And Diamond DeShields is at her best when she's not thinking. In transition, when she can just catch and go and get to the rim, she's very good, very effective.
We know that Diamond has dealt with, you know, injuries really in the last couple of years of her career, but the 12 points was nice to see. It was like the Diamond of old, the Diamond of the first few years in the league. 12 points, it's been a minute since she has had that kind of production off the bench.
There was no hesitation. She was catching and shooting. She was facing up and ripping.
Mitchell can't get the second. 8-point Fever advantage. Dana Evans. Lindsay Allen to an open Diamond DeShields. Good pump fake. And draws that contact on Smith. She'll have a couple free throws coming. And Smith now with 4.
And that's a great example of what we were talking about with Diamond DeShields. She's just taking what the defense is giving her. She got Lexi Hull to bite on the shot. So she gives a little fake, gets to the paint, gets fouled.
Check that, Smith with 3 personal fouls. Kirstie Sides and this Indiana Fever team have been 4-1 since the Olympic All-Star break. The only team really with a better record, the Lynx, who are 6-0.
I mean, right now, this is only a 7-point game, Lisa. Like, it feels like Indiana should be much further ahead.
And Izzy Harrison, the guilty party. Her second personal. 5 team fouls here for the Sky, so 2 free throws for Nalissa Smith. Makes good on the first. Why is this game still so close when it feels like it shouldn't be that way?
Well, Chicago, even in their losses, with a few exceptions, they've been close. In fact, their last 3 games, it was tied with the 2 minutes left in the game. It's because of the way they play. They're always in a game because of what they can do defensively. They score the majority of their points off turnovers and in transition.
Walking violation. 4 ties, 5 different lead changes between these 2 rivals. Well, turnovers, now 9 turnovers here for the Sky. They're coming off a game where they had 23 crucial turnovers against Washington on Wednesday. Smith for 3. Drills it like it's nothing. Smith's 14th three-point make of the season.
Now, Alyssa's only shooting about 33% from the 3, but she picks and chooses, and the 3s she takes are good 3s, and they flow out of the offense.
As she looked good on that shot. Diamond DeShields looking to penetrate, split the defense again. A blocking foul drawn against Kelsey Mitchell. Her 3rd personal, and it's the 5th team foul. Also a shooting foul here for Diamond DeShields with the 15th foul here for the Fever with 3 minutes. So both these teams now in the bonus to end the final few minutes of the quarter. Fourth and final meeting between these two teams. The Fever lead in the series 2-1. Well, Caitlin Clark and the Fever took care of their home games in this series. Chicago won the 1 game here in Chicago before tonight. Could be crucial if it comes down to a head-to-head in terms of the standings. Chicago coming in 8th place, the Fever in 7th. Team like Atlanta trying to squeeze its way in the top 8, which make the playoffs. Turnover.
I really like the way Atlanta's playing right now since the Olympic break. Tanisha Wright's made some changes to the starting lineup.
They're healthier.
They're healthier. Well. They got Canada back. They've got Ryan Howard back. It's going to be very interesting when it comes down the stretch.
Harrison in trouble. Finds Evans. 8 to shoot. Cardoso. That pass to Jefferson, in and out. It's been a long time. Angel Reese, Onyenwede have been on the bench for a while here, sitting out with 4 personals. The same with Aaliyah Boston on the Fever side. All trying to chase down her own miss. Off and running to Shields. This is where she's at her best, but can't finish.
That was sneaky D what Erica Wheeler